All set?
Okay, it's, everyone ready?
Yeah.
It's 7 o'clock, I'll call the meeting to order. Lovely to see all of you guys here. The first point on the agenda is questions and comments from the floor. Are there any?
There's not.
Should I do this now?
Yeah, you can mention.
Yeah. Well, I haven't, we see there's a petition from students, and I assume that some of you are here regarding that. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. What I'd like to suggest is the following. Both Dr. Fitzgerald and myself would be glad to meet with a representative group.
Mr. Latino.
What?
And Mr.
And Mr. Patino. To discuss the question with you after we've had a chance to read this. So if you guys as a group could get together and designate a few representatives to get in touch with Mr. Patino or Mr. Fitzgerald, and then go try to, Mr. Patino I think would be most appropriate, and then we could set up a meeting to discuss it further. Does that sound like a plan? Okay, well, thank you very much, and I will
Yeah,
definitely, I'll share this.
as long as we can get a meeting in a timely manner, I'm totally fine with it. As long as, we're not waiting like 2 months.
Well,
To get
we'll
to a
it when
meeting.
we'll get it when we.
Yeah, so long as we can, time is time. As long as we can get it in a timely manner, that's
Okay.
extremely fair.
I'm retired, I have a flexible schedule. Okay, great, so let's plan on that, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds great.
Okay, so we all have copies, so we'll all read it. And
If anybody doesn't have a copy, just let me know. I only made 10 copies, because I just got this today as well. So,
If someone
if anybody needs a
emailed it
copy,
to you?
just email me, and, oh yeah, she's gonna need a copy.
We'll scan a copy over to you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Patty.
Yeah, but if anybody else doesn't have one, just email me, and I'll be glad to get you one.
the other thing is, since y'all are here, I would welcome anyone if they want to say a few comments. Yes. Okay. All right, well, thank you very much. You're welcome to stay for the meeting, but you're not required to. So it would be up to you what you want to do. And-
They're here for their board requirement.
Oh,
Required meeting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, their hours. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I was just informed that many of you are here for your required hours. So please stay and hopefully we'll. Okay, so there's no one else then for comments or anything? Okay, so move ahead to presentations. First thing I would like to do is to welcome Robert Moore to the board as the student representative. And one of the things that, we started this about 5 or 6 years ago. And the reason that we did is that, we don't really know a whole lot about what goes on a day-to-day basis in the school in terms of the students. And you are kind of our eyes and ears in the school to bring to us what the students are concerned about, what their thoughts are about things, and to just help us keep our eyes and ear to the ground. So thank you very much for your service, and we look forward to a productive year.
Awesome, yeah, great to be here. Awesome.
Is there any report you have for today or no?
Nothing too much. We had our star day. That was very fun. Seemed like the kids did like it, but nothing too much. We'll have more coming up when I release a survey about the star day, which will help get the kids' feelings on it. Some of the changes with it changing hands. So we'll have to get back in touch with the next meeting with that. But yeah.
Very good, thank you,
Thank you.
and welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so then we'll move on to the superintendent's update.
It's just to piggyback what Robert said, I think it was a good start to the school year. I do like to commend the student body from middle school all the way up with the non-issued electronic devices, non-district electronic devices. I was walking through the hallways, I was looking at the classrooms, and students are doing an absolutely phenomenal job with it. And the whole concept behind it was, disconnect to reconnect. The idea was just to make sure the communication increases, and then we focus on our schoolwork. And I applaud all of you. I didn't see anything in the hallways, I didn't see anything in classrooms, so just a phenomenal job with what you've been doing so far. And I thank you for that. The fall season is off and running for our athletic programs. have a lot of home contests. I implore anybody to check our schedule and our app to go to as many contests as they can to support our teams. The WAC conference voted in Johnstown and Cobleskill for next year as part of our conference, which will only strengthen our league, not necessarily athletically, but also academically as well. We can start doing some things with school districts in that vein as well. And I think league-wise, it might help us with just cutting down on transportation where we can have a league that's kind of local. So they'll be starting next year, not this year. We put in a grant of about $800,000 for New York State Stronger Connections, what it has to do mostly with learning loss and mental health. And Jen also put in a grant for about $80,000 as well. We should hear in the next 2 or 3 weeks what the results are. So kind of excited about that and more resources for our district, obviously. And I'll give you more detail if we get it. If not, it's kind of moved. We met with Tracy Evans and myself, met with Broadview, the Sept, and we talked about bringing them in to do some seminars for our classes and also do this thing that they have called Mad City Money, where they bring in different organizations and the students kind of get a feel of what real life is like as they get a little bit older, buying a house, buying a car, going shopping, and they set up certain areas. So kind of like a fun day. The students go around and learn what it'll cost to do certain things, certain questions they'll ask them to buy a car. So kind of put them in a real life situation. So we're talking about trying to put a plan together for that as well. And then as I texted you last night.
Just one thing I'd like to add to that. Another good part of it, it is free.
Yes, exactly.
So that's wonderful.
100%. And as I texted last night, a Senator Mayer visit. I'm waiting to hear from them. We have a senator who's the head of the Education Committee for New York State, is also on the federal committee. Is hearing some great things about our district and wants to come in and visit and tour our district and some of the things that we're doing. So kind of excited to wait to hear for the phone call on that one. They should be contacting me pretty soon. So that's the update at this point.
Okay, any questions, comments? I would just like to say it's very exciting that we're being singled out like that for exemplary efforts, and I'm very looking forward to that.
Definitely. I'll let all you know when she comes in.
Okay, so we can move on to approvals. I'd like to ask for motion for consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
I just want to explain to you what a consent agenda is. What it is we go through, there's a whole bunch of approvals that we have, and rather than have a vote on each one, we agree to vote on all of them together unless there's some problem that comes up along the way, and then we can pull something out. So I just wanted to kind of bring you up to speed on that.
And just to back up to a public comment, you heard Ms. Malbeck say there's any public comment, and Dr. Brody. At board meetings, the Board of Education meeting is for the Board of Education, but open to the public. What I mean by that, if anybody has any comments about things, questions, they can come to a meeting and sign up and make any comments, and then we'll address things as they come up. So, but there's a process. The process is signing up and saying that I want to speak at the meeting type of thing. It's not usually in the middle of a meeting you can speak because, again, it's for the Board of Education. But we do give an opportunity for anybody to come at the beginning to do a public comment. So if you see that, that's what it means as well.
And that, by the way, includes students. So if you have something you'd like to say to the board, please feel free to sign up and come and say it.
And echo, there's still a chain of command though with that. What we want to do is make sure we go through a teacher, a principal, and superintendent first, and we can help answer any of those questions beforehand. The district hired me to kind of run the day operations. We hire the principals to run the building operations, and then we hope to facilitate any questions or problems you have through that process first. And 9 out of 10 times we can help solve those issues beforehand. And if not, come to the board.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay, then, so the first thing is the August 10 minutes. Any comments on that? I have 2 very brief comments. One is that you spelled Brody with an A in it. No offense.
It is the best way to spell it. I'd say.
And you spelled Fitzgerald without the D.
Fat fingers.
Just showing you I read it.
Good job.
Okay, any other comments on the minutes? Okay, minutes for August 21st. Nothing? Okay. Bills? No, I'll have a few questions. Anyone else?
No.
Okay, questions I have, one is 64004, Pitney Bowes Global Financial Services.
That's our mailing machine. It's paid quarterly for the Visa now.
Okay, thank you. Then, we have 63969 Amazon Capital Services for 13,000.
That was all the Amazon orders for the teachers for the summer, and some computers, I believe, as well.
Okay, so that's just paid to Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're buying a lot more things on Amazon now.
And then I had, there were two, 63972 and 64013. On, the 972 was on August 8th, and the 013 was on August 31st, and they were both to Chevrolet for the same amount, and I was wondering what
That
is
was
that?
the check that got lost in the mail, and it was actually stolen, so we had to reissue it.
So it's actually one purchase? Okay, thank
We
you.
got the money back.
It looks very suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, then, we're up to budget transfer schedule, anything on that? Is that a no? Okay. And treasurer's report? Anything there?
I read that.
How are we doing interest-wise?
Still good.
Okay.
Hopefully we make as much as we did last year.
All right, very good. Again, just to clue you in, during the pandemic, interests were 1/10,000th of 1%. You know, it was like ridiculous. And now finally it's coming back to a reasonable 3, 4, 5% interest because, you know, we have a lot of money on deposit because we have a lot of expenses. And that money that we get for interest helps to cover some of those expenses. Not when it's 1/10,000th of 1%, but when it's 4 or 5%, it can be a significant amount of money that be really helpful for our district. And I should just share with you, I always look at that treasury report very carefully to see how much interest we're getting, and I'm usually not very happy with that. It's finally been changing in the last few months. Okay, HFM BOCES lease agreement.
This is for the classes that come into the district like last year.
Okay.
Same agreement as last year, just, we increased the amount that the teachers would get for a 6 block teaching a class.
Home healthcare partners,
That's for sub-nurses.
and anything different there? Okay. And the same with the Crossroads Center,
That's a special ed placement.
okay. CABVI mileage approval,
CAVB is a contract that we already approved. It's for orientation mobility services for 2 students with disabilities. It's just a change in how they charge us for mileage. It actually went down, so not by much, but it went down.
all right, we'll take it.
Yep.
Okay, APPR annual recertification training,
Just the training to go through.
any questions there? And finally, naming the DASA coordinators.
Same as last year, last year.
Any questions there? Okay, I would ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to personnel. We have the resignation of the monitor. And then appointing a monitor, I assume to replace that one?
Correct.
Any questions on them? Oh, first, I'm sorry, I forgot. I asked for motion for consent agenda on the personnel. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Resignation of food service helper and appointing food service helper. Now we're appointing 2. What's the story there?
What happened is we, in the last month, we created a food service helper, and what happened is somebody from the elementary took the high school, or the new position, which then opened up another one, so it was kind of like a snowball.
Okay.
So he had to resign from the one, put the new one up, and then put a new one in.
And you have to fill the old one.
Correct.
Any questions there? Okay, lifeguards? Any questions?
Comments?
Looks like the Hopkins family is gonna be our lifeguards.
Keep adding, it's a good thing.
Okay, and then approved teacher mentors?
So all the teachers that will mentor our new teachers, and they all met on the first day, conference day, which was great. We haven't been able to do that, but it's a little later because of hiring, so it worked out pretty good for the first day.
Any questions there? And then appoint mentor coordinator?
You have to have a coordinator if there's 5 or more teachers at a building level, which we do at ESO.
And advisors?
Just new advisor positions that haven't been filled yet, and now that they are.
Okay. One of the things that I'm very happy to see is our new staff is really stepping up and stepping in, and I think that's wonderful. Very, very positive. Okay, if there are no further questions, I would ask for motion to approve the personnel consent agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. There is no old business, new business. NISBA's annual business meeting is going to be on October 16th. It will be virtual. I will plan to attend that. We need to decide if I will be the voting delegate or if we want someone else to also attend to be the voting delegate. I can have it? Is that agreed?
We
Yes.
vote Mark.
Okay. Then the other thing is, NISBA is having its annual convention in person this year. It will be in Buffalo on August 26th, 27th, and 28th. That's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I would like to attend. I just find it very informative, and also it's great to kind of just meet the other school board members from around the state and talk over questions and problems and approaches to issues, and I just think it's a very helpful thing for us to participate in. I would love to have someone else to join me. If anyone would like to, please let Andrea know, and we'll put in the registration, and then we can work out appropriate housing for 1 or 2 or whatever. So just let me know, and then we'll see what we need to do. Okay? Okay, there's no other new business. I would entertain a motion to move into executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Have a good evening, everyone. Executive session, y'all need to leave. But thank you for coming. We appreciate that. We're going home.
Hi.
You feel better, Patty?
Good seeing you, Patty.
Thanks for signing in.